Let's finish this fast. Ring cutter.
Illusion shattered. There is no escape.
Yeah, I'm good.
But a momentary distraction.
All right, let's finish this fast.
That was quick. Illusion shattered!
I want to.
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act. No, my sword!
Wheel of Life. Opening box of Adepti Trick.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of poof.
Life goes on.
There is no escape! Ha! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Shine down! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
I have taught you everything I know. Well, life goes on. Orders given, orders received.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Rain outlines your fate.
Rise.
There is no escape! Shine down!
Add Astro.
Thank you for complete.
The world remains constant over the centuries. I'm in love.
Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the Tommy store from Earth. Then let's go introduce ourselves. Hello. Okay. Probably doesn't Whoops. Sorry. No offense.
You there! You dare disrespect our El- Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Some introduction. And this is our Iktomisor El...
Whoa.
In truth, we usually... Ah! Elder Talap. But one thing...
What sort of...
If it's all right... Very well. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar. Don't worry.
Whoa, what was that just now?
One of the routine duties of a priest. The chief.
Well, the Masters of the Night Wind are...
All right, I've told the chief.
So, you...
So tough.
Unusual.
Oh, no, of course not.
Ah, yes. Throughout our history... Oh,
Really?
allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven scrolls. And not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty. However, in these scrolls, when the Iktom...
Whoa.
Elder Tlapo.
Okay, but...
As a matter of fact,
How come?
in the 200...
Does that mean two...
No.
Man, this
Yes, the notion that we...
Huh.
But I have dedicated...
Wow, that's a...
Only a small... By the time the next...
So...
While I haven't gotten precisely, it's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of I can this garb is one of.
Oh.
Please, follow me. Do you see the scroll? Today's test?
That's it?
But then we will be no good.
Whoa, we really did get teleported. Let's take a look around and see what we can find. So many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them. This one really stands out from the rest. Yeah, you're... Over there, something just flapped. Oh, right! Aha! There is something hiding here! Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place.
It is just as I thought.
Sure did.
It is a most... Yet there are those who...
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition centuries ago. A great shaman by the name of... It exists to this day. And although once someone is trapped inside...
Another secret power? Traveler, still having this...
Don't worry. If my The dying process...
Cool!
Great! We'll make a few... If you agree to help...
Agreed!
Given this...
More work...
Thankful... Your guide is...
The mortal plane. A fleeting dream.
I take it you're the ones of...
Yep.
Call me Tolt.
So the guy is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as I...
What?
Kind of a long story. Many years ago. However, to bypass...
Oh!
The strange thing is, since it was sealed off, the only... according to... But I digress.
So you're sure you...
I'll pass. I guess it's...
Aw,
Don't worry. Unlike our...
fair enough.
Faster? Okay, faster.
We'll need more where that came from.
Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as before? Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look. This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall. Now, the only question is, which ones do we pick? Well, go ahead. You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it. These guys and... Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Oh, no need. Paimon was just... Let's head back and...
Sounds like you. It's getting late.
Toltec has a...
Sure thing! Here's...
I see.
Got it!
Please come... Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll made...
Ooh!
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She was especially skilled in the art. This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality... Sadly, since she passed away...
No.
Bring out the samples. Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. Just make sure to follow my instructions carefully. The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully... Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear. Next, apply all the remaining dye, and we should see that elusive signature color...
Okay, final step! Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it!
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed. No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed.
Then what would... Sorry, Paimon was...
I am the one. I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task.
Don't worry, we're not... Paimon does have a question, though. You said yourself you're all about...
I think you perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question, but there's somewhere I need to show you first.
Oh, sure.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Phew. Look at this.
It's gorgeous!
Now, try looking a little further.
Whoa, that graffiti!
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. The foremost of these.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has. So?
You're completely.
It's quite all right.
Huh? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there. Also, how did they get this close to it? Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That still. Ahem! What are you guys doing here?
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense. My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest I was told they...
So that's what happened.
Precisely!
Oh,
A golden-haired your exploits and...
wow. We're really famous at this point.
It's truly my luck.
So,
You'll be generous.
well, at least he got straight to the...
You know the great shaman Sitlali, right?
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger... Yeah, see, Lolly?
I heard about that. If you manage it.
Oh, yeah. We should...
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Allier, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitziline? Yes, out of all of her exploits, according to legend, amazingly, the color and trap all the enemies in...
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time. That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but... Historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication. Well, you see, that's why I'm here, but...
According to my not to mention the scrolls...
We've been over this, Allier. There's no...
See,
Exactly. If she agrees to...
oh, that's...
So, what do you...
Well, it's not that we don't... Oh, right. The duty that... Who knows? All right, we'll help you convince you.
Of course. So, this is where the great...
For someone like Seat Lolly, it actually makes a lot.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
We're here for a reason, Allie. As agreed, you two can do the talking and...
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover. Seat Lolly? Are you there? We need your help with something! Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home. Oh, Granny Eatsley? Are you home?
Hey, kid! If you're...
Looks like we came at a bad time. Well, at least we didn't get... Huh. So this is where Seat Lolly lives.
I, did... Besides, also...
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my... It's my duty as a...
Oh, you mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long.
Oh, then why do I...
What?
I can still hear you. Don't... It was just a simple... Forget...
Well...
So they asked the...
The pay is really good.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
She sure doesn't look busy.
From...
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to...
Huh?
We were surprised, but with Chef Biram's help, we still haven't succeeded. The historical... She's giving us that face again.
I can't decide.
Does that... Then there's still hope.
Hey! What's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
Seat Lolly!
Stand down, Grudok! As your employee... You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're...
He's...
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled? I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me. Pull a trick like that again.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have...
You live up to your name, Granny Eatsley. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven...
Yes, I thought I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin would... If I can resolve the controversy and... With your support, your friend's heroic deed...
If this is really about that duty, then... fine.
I'm honored.
Save it.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. So, did you...
Fine. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the... You decide the angle of your investigation.
All right. Even if you didn't... Allie, you had an idea about where to...
Oh, well, my plan was to consult...
Then, let's start... Traveler, what do you say to a...
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, Sweet Lolly.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
But Molo-san said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Huitziling tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montlusan would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing. All students from Huitziling's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult... Those graffiti drawings are how they... Of course, none of them ever... So, after Huitziling's death, her students had no... As my rival, Huitziling only had one achievement that It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast
Oh, that...
Anyway... don't misunderstand. Excuse? Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts...
Excuse me, Great Shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Huitziling used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Huitziling was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest... A technique that...
Her students are keeping...
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just...
Of course it took...
Yo, please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one?
These arguments are neither side was able to offer anything useful.
Huitziling was a Still, if the technique... We should check with this...
But as far as I know, most of the...
right.
Is there...
Most of Huitziling's students are respected priests in the... Those who hold the position. If I show up without...
Yeah, but I'm on...
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler. Fine. I said I'd help, so I'll...
The rest of you can wait for us?
We appreciate...
One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and
Oh, are you in the...
Granny Eatsley?
What is
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a war?
Whoa. It's like...
No matter what, we'll defend...
you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most.
What?
All I want...
So, you're here too.
Someone didn't sit pretty...
We should just run!
Yeah, with the hero of Natland.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, it's the Traveler and his companion.
We wanted to ask about the technique you...
So you can eradicate our school once...
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed.
Well, you're not...
If we want to protect our legacy...
Not this again.
Hey! I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and What? You know what?
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to...
We're not getting anywhere.
Huh?
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must...
Did Elder
From what I can tell,
Is Elder Talapo telling us?
That's... Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are... But I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman.
Well, I wasn't...
Understood. However, so...
Good thing Elder Talapo and... Hi there, Elder Talapo! Hey, he seems pretty...
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Yeah,
Elder Talapo, huh? He's still clawed and me. Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Ictomisaur Elder now.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was with Celine's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time we got to know. She only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the...
Well, you've lived a long time.
The more time you...
Oh.
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past. Oh, 200... I still haven't made up my mind, so...
Oh, wait. Actually, we have...
I'm all...
It's the Battle of...
Huitzilin's claim to fame?
True, but...
Is that so?
Hey, don't complain!
Forgive me. That...
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the...
It is my duty.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time.
If I may... This task, memory, is sacred. I know you...
I get your point. Of course, the one... No.
Huh?
It's not important. Rest assured, Bear...
You have my thanks.
So are you here to test whether we're qualified?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Frankly, but that's not why I'm here.
Fine. Ask away.
You've heard of the battle...
Of course. It's our master...
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question...
I did hear people are...
It's disgraceful.
It doesn't surprise me. After all...
Well, it just...
Listen.
You think she's like...
No, of course...
Then let him proud enough to...
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be...
Yeah, no objections there. But
What's wrong with her?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her technique. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Huitzilin's School of Shaman, actually, I know of a shaman family that
But if they inherited Huitzilin's secret technique...
Well, it's the only thing
All right.
I'll mark it out on you.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future. That's because...
Proving the legitimacy...
Nothing we can...
Well, even if our investigation ultimately Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a...
That's exactly why I...
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation. Traveler, you came to me for help with... You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. Instead of wasting time, you might consider
Respected Traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far.
You think...
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop. And by figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can...
Closure? I'd say we're 200...
Ah, that's...
Alright, let's go visit the Shaman family! Hello, are you Asia Man?
Yep, that's me. Huh?
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
Man, this is generational trauma!
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from...
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions.
Okay, so your family studied...
Yes, although that pretty much ended with the techniques my family learned from Huitzilian didn't have much. Turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. So, of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those. After all, Huitzilian was a genius.
Do you know which techniques were...
I'm not sure.
Just think about it for a...
Decide the outcome. Besides, you might have better...
Well, looks like we're...
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors...
All we have are...
Then we have to...
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of...
Yeah, you...
Not a lot, but there's something special about my thing. Say what you want about... And of course...
We don't need another...
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
Well, it's for example.
That means you can tell us where to find it.
Unfortunately,
I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur.
It's unlikely. In the words of my grandfather.
If Huitzilian's version of events differs so much...
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostek cave?
Oh, yes? Can I clear something up?
It's been more than...
What does she mean?
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek cave is what it was called.
Precisely when Huitzilian was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, once we get there, the evidence...
Just when we thought...
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere.
Wait! Mr. Montluçon works in publishing.
Really?
Out of print, huh? Sure.
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited Power is a must. It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print.
I see.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was Yae Publishing House's attempt at gauging the... It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekai. Actually, Yae Publishing House released a limited edition...
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that.
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry.
I'm a merchant from... Of course. Sounds like a perfect arrangement.
Once we get there...
Well, I'm sure Miss...
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening.
Well... What do you think, Traveler? Okay.
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait?
Great shamans have That's only...
All right.
Sorry. I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good.
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. She's a powerful shaman who's lived...
Well, thanks for today, Sweet Lolly.
Wait,
getting...
What did you think?
Does that
No, I've... Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind-reading issue.
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up? Whoa, this is like a secret base!
Sometimes I... Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great! Now for the mind-reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. And... that should do it! Right? You're not wrong. Hold on! What? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes. Oh, please work. A great shaman. Okay, what about now? Huh? And now? Huh. Whenever I try to... That was just to help... For a human soul to live...
Wait, that sounds bad!
I read that in a light novel. When it comes to the real world, I think it's...
Is Lolly drunk? She's not making much sense.
Anyway, we'll just have to leave it for now.
Hearing the travelers...
It's just... I'm not good at this. I'm not used to being close to people. sorry. I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready. I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach. I don't have to deal with people that way.
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living so far away? You could easily become a leader of your tribe.
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower. The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance, but it doesn't last. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers, that's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day. Just like a flower, getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years. Until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
See, Lolly.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about... Really? Then you should understand. Traveler?
Is she...
Stupid.
Okay, she's...
I'm just gotta...
not... Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us? She seems kind of out of it.
Bye. Gonna...
Alright. This should be... Who knows if she...
Ahem.
See, Lolly!
No need to sound... Last night doesn't... The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a...
So that's why you're...
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Just follow me.
Of course.
Detached from the world.
This should be it.
So the battlefield is in...
That could explain a...
Don't lose focus.
Everyone ready?
So the Abyss invaded.
When the Abyss first began to corrode
All the items here should be used.
You're not to touch a single.
I don't support invasive excavation.
Of course. I'll defer to the experts on the.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natlan. The battle must have encompassed the...
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend described. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of it.
Wow, you're really invested.
Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss...
All the bases.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the... Show no mercy!
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Whoa, we passed straight through!
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the...
Still, what a terrific archaeological...
Enough chit-chat. We should keep... Get to work! Yeah! Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put...
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now. Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memory.
Correct?
Wheatsealing?
What?
No.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is after all? That is why, with our memories, I have discovered the perfect medium. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. Guided by vibrant colors, without that capacity, enemies will fade. So, be...
Any idea, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her... Take me up! Rise like smoke!
There are monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Now you shall perish!
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and see Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them. Papa, get him!
Illusion shattered!
Take me up!
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad, I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end. Hold on.
Whoa, so pretty!
It's like a miniature...
That color...
the dye was modified using a secret technique to... Without that power, it's just a norm... I would say this is the most direct evidence that the
expert has spoken!
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's a...
No, you may not. You noticed my signal. Not bad,
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of I knew you were fishy, but I...
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research.
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of...
But then there would be no evidence to...
What if that was my goal all...
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to... But, make no mistake. I'm no... But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before...
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll and even more miraculous. That substance dates back...
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire...
Calm down!
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be... Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. We don't need to work...
That goes against...
What if I give you a
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to...
I knew if I was just allowed to... But now... I will...
Even when the truth...
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. All I have to do... Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful!
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my... Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from From a practical
Shows what...
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happened?
Ah, the wrath of... I knew from the beginning that you would accept my... You've lived longer. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take... And in my version...
That's not real.
That's a no...
Done running your mouth? Good.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right.
Wait,
The captain. United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyal...
Regrader!
This man has the potential to become a giant.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
I don't care.
No, my sword! Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Show no mercy!
Torn to oblivion!
That's what you get for messing with the hero!
When did this person... Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth.
Hey, what about our contract?
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was...
You...
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around... Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow.
What? This whole place...
We're supposed to wait until I made it...
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them and...
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss.
Wait, don't!
Where are we? Back in the maze? Ours good point. She'll know how to... Let's see. Seat Lolly! Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do? The special color? The one you... You're right. Lead the...
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly...
Instead of a realm of memory, the if you cannot escape in time.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instruct...
I appreciate the compliment.
This is no time for a reunion! Can you...
You misunderstand, Seat Lolly.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? You just need to tell me.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed when people leave deep impressions on each other. These connections are particularly... That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and... But If that color is crudely combined, this space is a combination because there are no connections.
Over 200 years. And not a—
Well, at the very least.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace.
Sweet Lolly.
But your special—
So you figure—
After what I saw, but you never— I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me.
Sweet Lolly, ever since you learned that technique—
You mean—
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. More specifically, in truth, passing on the technique is a— Yes, you are fated to— So I wanted to leave—
Your color.
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color and someone else's See, Lolly, what are you—
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then—
But you could lose a portion of—
I know. But my memory is just a blank canvas I've— Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memory. After 200 years, so the Night Kingdom harbors Natlands. This means that, even without—
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know, that was enough. Well, Sweet Lolly.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Sweet Lolly's voice!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much—
Wheat ceiling.
Sweet Lolly!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so— Woo! We made it! Wonder what happened to the
He was most likely trapped inside that space. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin.
He still preferred that to being caught. They were standing a bit for—
Hello?
It's one of Malu Son's employees!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea. I'm so glad.
Either way, the guards will take—
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you.
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless you— Traveler, Paimon.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Victomisaurs! They caught—
Something felt off about him yesterday. So
My bank balance! No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on—
Serves him right!
I know, it was a lot—
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint—
forget about him for now. The Ectomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape.
Right! The special—
Don't worry, Huitzilin's technique hasn't been lost at all. Oh, and Traveler? I knew you'd want— Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger.
What are you saying, See?
Follow me.
this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you.
Fine. What is it? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why because we give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the settings. We decorate them with...
I know that.
As your friend. I don't have long, Sipali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now...
Just this once. I understand now, Wheatsealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon?
We are like birds. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll? Hold on! You've lived for more than...
Oh, well, the fact that it turned into some kind of divine
You've carried the
Traveler. The essence of that color is memory. That means completing this, passing the technique on to some, even though well...
Oh, yeah.
It was her fun. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, this time though, take this.
What is it?
If I had to countless people exist in my memories, and since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect just keep it safe.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about...
Isn't that what friends are?
Okay, this is a serious commitment.
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind. Sharing senses allows communication to, although I didn't know it, and that connection.
So, and that's why the Traveler...
Quick thinking. That's why I can still hear the There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get...
Oh!
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on this. So, after everything we just went through, I knew it. Since the connection between our... just messing with you. I'm a legendary shop. It'll probably take some time, though. So, bear with. Besides, I'm an open book. A shame? I mean, if no promises...
Ah!
Wow! Elder Tolapo.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it...
Hmm.
You don't look surprised.
It makes perfect sense. Now, it's just... From your description, it's...
Well...
In that case, I must work with our After all, you completed your task at...
All right,
we interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. We now have a record of his crimes.
So he was behind the controversy, and anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question...
Until we meet again.
You told him...
Yep!
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is...
There you are! I've been looking at...
Oh, it's the other...
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any... I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding. I'd like to ask some questions about Huitzilin.
Questions?
Don't misunderstand. I believe amazing stories deserve to be...
All right, you can...
Important...
Oh, thank you very much.
Another day?
Oh, that!
You're telling... But...
Of course!
Sent to me.
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking.
Inactivity serves no... If you ever...
The one before... Ah... The one before... Ah...
Maybe you're... If you ever have any questions about...